This topic of communication must-haves by far is probably one of the most important things I'm talking about in the studio today. Because if you think about the staffing and recruiting business, everything centers around communication. Effective internal communication, so people do what they're supposed to do. External communication, where you're talking with customers, understanding their needs and delivering tremendous value and communicating that as well. Same thing on the candidate side, truly understanding who they are, what they need, and communicating back to them what you can do for them. All of it centers around communication. So when I reflect on the communication traits of my best clients, here are 3 of the things in particular that I've shown them how to do that's increased their effectiveness. So the first one is, and this one, back up for a second, may seem overly simple, but it's very, very difficult in execution, is being fully present. We have racing minds. Salespeople, their mind is racing ahead to the next question, next idea, or more importantly, in their heads anyway, next talking point, because they love to talk, versus being fully present. So the first thing that I teach people to do, be completely present. Now, how do you do that? Well, that leads me to technique number 2. They're going to go hand in hand. Every 2 or 3 questions, you just give a quick summary of what the person said. So if I'm chatting with you, and you give me a couple details, about the 3rd question I'm going to say, let me make sure I understand so far. What you need is wah, 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 and those wah, wah, wahs are the details. I sum that up in 20 seconds. I say, did I miss anything? Now the beauty is, it shows I was present, but it shows I'm interested. And this person's getting to confirm yes or no, did I miss any details? They're hearing it mirrored back. They hear if they missed anything, and I'm more attractive as a result. I'm attractive because I actually took the time to recap. I care enough to make sure I got all the details right. And that's attractive. That's sexy. That's sales sexy from a standpoint of they love to be treated like that, and so do candidates. That leads me to the 3rd thing. And the 3rd thing is low and slow is the way to go. I've actually got a video on this all by itself. I'll take a few moments here. Low and slow. I've been told by people for many years that, I'm so easy to talk to. They can tell me anything. Well, I can tend to be a high, fast talker, and I get really excited. I've learned how to do this over time. You can learn to do it as well. Low tone, slow pace. I call it safe voice. This is what therapists do. They get you to tell anything and everything. This is how you get clients to tell you the things you need to hear. Candidates, the thing you need to hear, you make it safe. So you ask questions like, what would keep you from saying yes? Once I find the right person, what would keep you from committing? Once I find you the right job, what would keep you from taking it? If I talk about it in a safe way like that versus, okay, so if I get you the right job, what would keep you from taking it? I'm now launching those word missiles. The person's taken aback and they feel a little bit threatened. So if I combine those 3 things, my communication engages them, enrolls them, and this is why my customers say their conversations are so much better. They're told by their customers, it's so easy to talk to your people. Well, who wouldn't it be easy talking to if you're completely present, you're really showing you understand, and you're non-threatening in your communication? That's why they're so effective, and that can make you really effective as well.